I'm still late. All right. But I don't need to be. I don't need to be as late as I could have been. So this is what I'm gonna do. I don't trust Twitter right now. The last few, look at this. See, Twitter's already like popping off. There's not enough interaction on Twitter to have that many viewers. I think I'm being view botted or something. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. So this is, okay. Yeah, it's over 7 seconds. I'm not supposed to say the F word within 7 seconds, or else bad things happen. Things explode. Monkeys fly out of windows. So I made a video for you guys. It will be public after the stream, but I'll play it for you here. I want to do it so like it's on Twitter, so it'll be on Twitter this way. After I showed this video, though, I'm pulling the Twitter down. If you guys want to keep watching, what I'm going to be going over is so the date that the thing was issued on, not the thing that it was issued on, the date in question that the violation happened. I want to watch the streams from that date, which seems to be May 12th, to see what he was saying. He was saying some crazy stuff. So if you want to keep watching that, anyone on Twitter can pop over to YouTube. I'll put the link in the tweet below. And yeah, I'm going to do that. And then while that's playing, I'm going to smoke a bowl and come back, and we'll be rocking and rolling. So give me 1 second here while I get this pulled up. Because I don't make edited videos very much, if ever. So here you guys go. This is something special. Oh, it's not. That's why. That's a beautiful face right there. Well, it's that time of year again, I guess. James Soroka is back in jail. So James has been powering up for about a week now. He made a bunch of social media accounts and started reaching out to Josh again, asking him for money, to which Josh said, fuck no. Then before any of us could really blink, he was arrested. Like, I got this Vine notification saying, according to our records, someone with his email address is registered to receive status updates about offender James Soroka. This email is to inform you of additional information we have received about this person from Columbia County Prison. I think the last time was just jail. So obviously I had to look more into this. So if you look at this court summary here, you can see that he went back to jail for the exact same thing he went back to jail for the first time on June 6th of 2022. Same statute, same description, arrest for violation of order. So the first time James got arrested like this is because he decided to go to Pennsylvania to see his ex, even though it violated the restraining order from the first time he went to jail. And since he's in a Pennsylvania prison, I would have to assume that he went back to Pennsylvania to do the same thing or possibly make contact with her. Looking at the docket, we can see that the initiation date and the complaint date was May 15th of 2023. This is around the time that James was posting about his ex online, as well as saying he was reaching out to her and making ominous remarks like this.
How'd you end up homeless? I'm not homeless. I have a woman that loves me. I'm not homeless.
Okay, so here's the deal. There was never another woman. There wasn't. I swear.
No, of course. Of course there was not ever another woman. No, not even close. Not even 1% close. I've told her this a bajillion times. I looked her in the eyes. The first woman I met her. That was it. That hasn't changed. You're not going to brainwash me into changing my mind about what my truth is. You're not going to beat it out of me. You're either going to kill me trying or give up. So that's that. I love her, and I will die before I stop loving her.
And I know you guys are trying to keep me away from her, make you think she's bad for me because she's a woman.
As far as the whole situation, there's 3 types of people left in the entirety of the freaking, like, I just fucking nuked, right? I wiped out the whole shit. One of 3 things. 1, the people that were fucking with the kid don't have jobs anymore. 2, the people that were fucking the kid changed their mind because they got money in their pockets. 3, they ain't fucking with the kid no more because they got wiser. Either up in heaven or on earth. The kid's safe. The woman's safe. I'm safe. Now it's time for us to have our family.
I'm gonna walk outside tomorrow. I'm gonna walk 100 miles. I'm gonna say, fuck you. You can rebroadcast me anytime you want. I don't mind. It's free marketing. Just help me get my woman back. That's all I ask. That's all I want. There's really nothing else in life that I want right now. I'm working on my own ambitions. I mean, I could ride on in there and just knock on the door and say hello as I get put in cuffs.
It looks like the original offense date was on May 12th. Either way, I don't think they were able to arrest James when this warrant was issued when he was in the other states because they wouldn't extradite him. But since he decided to go back to Pennsylvania, it looks like they picked him up. His bail right now is set for $2,500, and his ICC hearing, whatever that is scheduled for March 13th. So this Wednesday. Other than that, I don't know if anything else is going to be coming to light about the exact nature of this. I'm sure James is going to go live whenever he gets out to bitch and complain about whatever he thinks got him put in jail, which I would imagine they would tell him what put him in there. But then again, James is a liar that I don't trust. If I was a betting man, though, I'd say he probably tried to make contact in one way or another, the same way he did when he was arrested the first time, because it's exactly the same charges. But yeah, I will let you guys know as things develop. As of right now, that is all the information I have. If he does end up going live, whenever he does get out, obviously I'll cover that as well. But I'll just do quick little update videos for you guys like this in the meantime. I hope you guys are all having a great life and staying safe out there. It's important. Stay away from people like James, and I will see you all whenever I see you. Whoa, why am I up here? Okay, there we go. So that was the video I made. So this is where I'll be pulling the plug on Twitter. So if you guys want to watch the May 12th stuff that I'll be going over on YouTube, you guys can. The link is in the thing on Twitter there, but I don't trust Twitter. Twitter is a scary place right now. I don't know what's happening with it. I gotta look into it more. So yeah, so let me get this pulled up for, whoa, what the hell? I just broke something. Give me yeah, I know what I'm doing. I am so good at my imaginary job. Okay, so let me, bro, what the fuck? Why is it doing this? Give me 1 second here. Okay, so this was from, I'm just going to be going from the parts that are like the craziest. Where is he? There he is. So the craziest parts where he starts talking the most. What do you guys think of? Yeah, James is in jail. I guess I should see what you guys think of all of this and what you guys think in the poll. So, well, I guess I don't need to have his face up there right now. So basically, like the minimum, I guess I could get this pulled up. I don't think I actually went over this in the video. So let me get this one has the most information on it. I think maybe it doesn't say in this one, actually. I got the wrong one. But it said the minimum sentence was 7 days and the maximum sentence would be 6 months. So that's why the poll is, you think he's going to be in there for like the minimum amount of time, maybe like halfway in between, 3 months, or do you think he's going to make it for the whole 6 months? I hope he gets the whole 6 months. I think he made it 4 months last time. I don't know if he got the full 6 months last time. What happened? So I don't know. So James was in Pennsylvania, I'm assuming, because he got picked up on the same charge that he got picked up on the first time he went back to Pennsylvania when he wasn't supposed to, and tried to make contact with someone he wasn't supposed to. So yeah, 3 hots and a cot for good old James. At least for 7 days. At least for 7 days. So let me see here. So he was saying some crazy stuff on the 12th, which is when it said that the, what do they call it? The incident, the violation happened. And I played some of the clips like in that video, that edited video, but I don't know. We should just see what else happened that day. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get this pulled up here for us, and we'll just see good old James from back.
Actually, thanks for the shot.
May 12th.
Let's just say 435 hours. Oh my gosh. Oops. You're good now. Okay. Okay, so here's the deal. There was never another woman. There wasn't. I swear. There was never another woman.
Yeah, he covers his mic a lot too. He's saying there was never another woman though. Isn't Letitia in jail too? Yeah. Oh, in Pennsylvania? I don't know if she's in Pennsylvania jail. I think she was. Where's she from? I want to say like, oh, Arkansas. She's in Arkansas, isn't she? I think so. James. Let me skip ahead because he's super muted.
Can you hear me?
See, I'm hoping that it's not just 7 days he's in there. We come back and it's all this again because this was like very tedious to do. This is 2 hours into a 3-hour stream as well. Actually, 2.5 hours into a 3.5 hour stream. And there was just nonsense before this, but then he gets a little crazy. I think he's in bed.
Gotta get a place to stay, get some sleep tonight. Yeah, I plan on getting sleep. I do. But even just being able to lay down right now and be comfortable, like that's plenty of rest for me. Yo, I've been on my feet for so long that my toes are numb. Like I don't have nerve feeling in my toes. Do you guys like not even care about this? Like that's supposed to be like a good thing. I guess not. Sorry to bore you. But, like I can't tell the person, so I'm like, and like by the time I figure out who it was, by the time I figure out what they were talking about, by the time I figure out who the heck it was that hacked my phone and was talking on the other end, by the time I figure out, like I had to piece all that together, and then by the end of that, all that I didn't even get to be a part of the conversation. And it was supposedly about me and another. So now I have to sit here and be like, do I say something or like not?
I don't even know how this is still his thought process. So this is after the second time he was in jail. I would understand if he was thinking this like the first time he went in jail, he was kind of crazy. Maya actually told him, Maya was like, don't go back to Pennsylvania, James. That's a bad idea. And she's like, you're gonna get arrested. And he's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. And he was arrested the next day. The next day he was arrested. And now he's saying like the same shit. No wonder he's arrested again.
And I feel like this situation could really be fixed super easy by the expounding of a couple of lies. I'm serious. Like I'm realizing like I could just that a few regular stuff things and
well, he was arrested May or March 10th. He was arrested yesterday. I got notified like super late. I was like, it was past threat level midnight, and I was like, Mamma mia. I was watching Natalia Grace, and I was like, oh wow.
Cleared it all up pretty quick. But like she's sitting there freaking cooking on something that never even happened, literally. It's mind blowing.
So this is from May 12th, 2023. I have it scrolling at the bottom there. But the reason we're watching this is because this was the date that he supposedly violated the order against him.
I mean, straight up, like sitting cooking on something for years, and somebody told her apparently. So that's what I'm gonna take on it. So somebody like told her that I was with somebody else or something, and it must have been believable enough, and she sat on it for years.
No, that's not the reason for anything. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Can you believe that? Like, could you imagine wouldn't you be pissed? Man, would I be pissed if somebody told me something like that and I believed it for years and just sat there and cooked on it? That's like somebody said, well, they're freaking, they're dating a Marine and they're going to change.
I just told you, listen to my voice or read the words on the screen. I don't know. Some people skip over my voice, which is crazy. Don't ask me questions if you're going to skip over my voice.
Kid's name. Like if I was willing to believe that and I held on to that and just cooked on it, I'm pretty sure I would get that out of shape. But whatever somebody told her must have been believable enough to freaking, I don't know what on earth makes people, including her now, apparently think I'm a chauvinist, but I'm not. I'll act like a player, but I'm really just a sap. It's mostly an act. It is 100% an act.
Yeah, that was the first reason he went to jail. He punched his pregnant girlfriend outside of a pawn shop. Because I don't know, they wouldn't take his phone, I think, or he couldn't buy a phone. It's always about the phones with James.
hot bath and sleep, always a good thing. Yeah, I know. But I don't think you realize, like, I have to get grinding. Like, I don't have, like, no. This is do or die. Like, this is how I live. Especially if I'm ever going to get her back. Like, I'm not going to get her back by being lazy. And now sitting here and realizing how easily I probably could have fixed all this and just been willing to break a rule or two and been respectful and not, you know, just by maybe doing it with a little more tact. So now I'm going to continue to be tactful and hope for the best.
You shouldn't try to be tactful. You should just. It's crazy to me that it took this long. Like, he's arrested for something yesterday that he did from May 12th, 2023, which is that took that long, guys. But he eventually was stupid enough to violate it further.
And just like freaking said, I mean, no one's really asked me to explain myself, even though I've been the most honest one. And I've officially been requested to explain myself. Well, you ain't going to get me talking to anybody but her.
He looked, I don't know if he looked more or less like a thumb. He shaved everything except one eyelash. So he shaved like all of his other eyelashes off. He shaved his head. He shaved his eyebrows. He shaved all of his body hair completely, but one eyelash. He looked interesting then.
So I think question time is a good idea. And don't worry, I will tactfully answer. Just realize, like, it's not hiding things. It's just like, it's a very, like, it's not just your typical blah, blah, blah. It's a very sensitive situation that's to be treated with tact for like a bajillion different reasons that have nothing to do with what normally makes something a sensitive situation. Like, it's the culmination of multinational, multi-billion-dollar mergers and freaking, you know.
I did miss James's this crazy shit. Multi-million-dollar mergers are affecting my personal life and relationships, but I can get over it. I'm going to be tactful, and no one can stop me.
The development of society-altering social media platforms. Yes, that is literally what I was involved in. So it's.
Why did he shave? I don't know. Maybe it made him more aerodynamic when he fights, but he doesn't fight anybody. I think he said it. He just was like, he had a phobia of it or something for a hot second. He didn't like his eyebrows. They get very bushy, but you probably shouldn't shave them. It's going to make them more bushy.
It's kind of a sensitive subject. Like, it's kind of like, the personal stuff is super important, but it's important to realize, like, most of society doesn't care about our personal argument or this or that. Their main thing is, are they getting their product and how do we get this out of the way? So, yeah.
So he's like in the Pennsylvania jail. Would they have gone to California? I don't know. I just assumed it was in Pennsylvania because they wouldn't have. They didn't come get him before. Like, he got picked up by cops in California before, and they wouldn't take him to Pennsylvania. I can't imagine cops in Pennsylvania coming down. There's one other reason. I can't remember it though. Oh, it wasn't a reason. I don't think it says in anything that's been released yet where he got arrested, but on the first time he got arrested, I think the second time too, we were able to get like a statement of where and how he was arrested. Did we for the second time, actually? I'm not sure about the second time. I have to go back and look, actually. Did you know Josh forgot the second video even exists? He's like, James got arrested twice? And I'm like, yeah, there's a second time. He's like, no. And I'm like, yeah, the second time. That was crazy. He had like a Delta 8 moment.
MC, Sarah, thanks for the letter. Priya, thanks for the donut. Report, what's up, Kenny? How's it going? Yeah, and I even said, I'm like, I wanted to make sure I was on because I don't think she knew that it wasn't me. And whoever the heck it was, I read their message, and the message said that they were going to have sex with somebody tonight. that wasn't her. And I'm like, ugh. So I didn't really feel like I had much of a choice other than to live stream and be like, hey, I'm in the room by myself. Just, I'm pathetic. I know I'm pathetic for her. I know I'm pathetic. Okay? I know. Fully aware.
Yeah, the aloe juice and the raw meat. He was so stoked when he got that delivered. And he was like, this is from my sponsors. I don't know if he said sponsors, but he said people bought it for him, which is bullshit. Like, it was the place gives him like an allowance so he can order food. But he didn't have anything to cook like the steak with, so he was just eating it raw. Same with the fish. He was eating raw fish, raw steak. I don't think he got pork. That would be really stupid of him to eat raw pork. And then mixing the aloe water, was it with milk or what was it with? He was mixing the aloe water with something. And I was like, that is really fucking weird. Can't remember what it was though.
I don't care. Leave me alone. It's my life. And when I do not let people who are trying to take advantage of me anyway tell me what to do, she's good for me. She's actually really good for me. And people have tried to brainwash me to get me to forget how good for me she is and how good for her I am by forcing like very stressful and highly toxic situations onto us and then trying to hide behind their money. It didn't work. They don't have as much money as the new friends that I've made, so they are.
James's friends have more money than the people who are conspiring against him. Who he won't say, like he'll never say. It's Heather's they. They're teaming up on James and Heather together.
Either screwed if they keep messing with us, or like I said, it appeared that they're beginning to back off and realize that this is something that I take very seriously and matters very much to me, and that I have now become the thing that I formerly claimed to be.
What? He's now become the thing he formerly claimed to be? He was just claiming to be a badass. Now he's actually evolved. He's not bluffing. This is a bluffing face, though. He's definitely bluffing. I was trying to get this so it would be normal, so I could have it like normal, like this. But it wasn't working. Can I? I don't know. It's too much work. So we're just having it like this, Senate. I'm sorry.
Respect your fear, your choice. I like what I like. You ain't gonna change that about me. I might be what I am, but I still like what I like. And just because I don't like what I am, I prefer my normie. I like my normie. She's my normie. I like my normie.
She's your nothing. You shouldn't have been so crazy this day, James. You might not be in jail today.
Aliatrix, what's up? All what's up? Amish Fonzie. Thank you for the letter. Yeah, and you wouldn't believe what I went through. You guys would never believe it. You'd never believe it. Wait, I have a photo to show you. Y'all, I'm gonna show y'all a photo, and it should like show my trend, like how much I really have changed.
What is this photo gonna look like? What is this photo?
Like, it's pretty hard for me to show you guys without seeing you in person how different. Like, even my physique, I'm just different. I have become hardened, is one word, but I don't know how to show you. I want to post, but I don't know how to post right now. I'm back. Welcome back, Jerry. What's up? Fiona. I love my mom. What's up? Salmon Raw. Santos Yaki. Roll Tide John. What's up, dude? From Alabama. From what I remember, she's a great girl. Good time. I don't think she wants more time. I think she wants. She was never the one that really wanted time. It was me that wanted time and space. I just didn't expect people to like. I don't want to fuck people over by saying I want to say this the right way, so I'm not like a psychopathic douche. But like I asked for help so I could get some space.
You asked for help so you could get some space. You punched a pregnant woman on the side of the road, and then you argued with the cops, said you were a stateless sovereign citizen, so the law doesn't apply to you. He was like, no. And then they took you to jail, and then they had a trial where they didn't even get your ex's consent to press charges against you. They were like, this is so fucked. Then the news ran a story saying you were running a cult or trying to run a cult. Maybe that was a little bit of an overkill, but like you kidnapped a person basically for years, and it took you fucking assaulting them outside of a pawn shop to have any resolution to it. So I don't know, James. I don't agree with James.
I thought people would do it the way that I would do it, you know, like
That's right, Carrie. We're all just slutty criminals.
gracefully and where yes, it might cost me $1 or $2, but just to make sure that everything's still copacetic. I didn't expect it to be like the lowest bottom dollar possible solution mixed with a whole bunch of intricate lies to make it as low cost and as cost effective as humanly possible. I didn't expect that part because the standard I hold for
what is going through his brain? Like, what is he talking about cost effective? He's like, they must have arrested me in Georgia to begin. Well, I think it was Georgia. He got arrested at, right? I think. Because like it was the most cost effective place to do it. No, what?
myself, and even within the communities that I exist in, I wasn't fully aware of one of the communities that I exist in that was going to be the ones helping me. I didn't realize that we're very
Yeah, I forgot about the walkie-talkies. So he had these walkie-talkies with his ex because you can't have a fucking social media app or talk to anyone from the outside world on a fucking walkie-talkie. You can only talk to James Soroka. So like if she ever needed to go to the washroom or anything, you'd be like, take the walkie-talkie with you. Because like if she took the phone, then obviously she could use it for other things. God forbid. So yeah, when he did get arrested, she was like still holding on to it apparently. That was stated in the report or in the news, I think. One or the other. But yeah, that's sad.
adamant about cost effectiveness. I'm like, all right, so resources are low. We go get some of mine if we need them. I didn't realize that we were that bottom of the barrel, but I don't think we are. I think we just didn't want to help me, I guess, or something. Or I didn't want to help her, really. It's a woman thing. Some don't really like women. But I just figured since
it's a woman thing. What?
She's my woman. It would matter to them. Whatever. Julia, so yeah, she don't want time. She either wants me or she either wants me or she wants me gone. Yeah, like I said, she wants me in her life. She wants me gone. That's what I gathered from what I was witnessing in that conversation. She either wants me around or she wants me gone. And
so you should probably just stay gone then, right?
I'm around. I'm available, and I stay on bended knee, no different than I did a long time ago. At the risk of going to prison, I stay on bended knee. As dumb as it may make me, I don't care.
I think this is a good cautionary tale, guys. You should never say such crazy fucking nonsense shit like this if this is what ended up putting him in jail. Because like eventually it'll catch up to you if you're not very smart. Like James is. James is not that smart. Cautionary tale, though. Don't be like James.
So I am. When all is said and done, that really is who I am. And I'm not doing it for clout or what people think of me. I really don't care. I would actually prefer to be ignored when I'm showing the valiance or when I'm doing the right thing. I prefer to be ignored. Because for me, I consider it to be like prayer. You know, I said pray in secret. Well, for me, it's like, it's a thing of reverence. It's important. I watched the way that my mother was treated. I watched the way that the mother that raised me was treated. And like I said, there's some of my choices that people do not realize people did not see what was done to me. And I didn't show it. I'm very good at hiding that kind of stuff. And I try to not let people have to deal with it.
I couldn't tell that you were abused, James, based on all of your insecurities and the fact that you abuse others and you have no ability to have any kind of social relationship with anybody. I don't know how you brainwashed Josh, but like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? I keep it very hidden. No one would even know what happened. Everyone knows what happened to you. He's talked about it a bunch of times before, but it's also like in the newspaper. I don't know, James. I forgot how crazy he was during this like time, this his little time back here for a bit.
That's why I don't show people what I go through a lot of times. I don't want them to have to suffer through what I'm suffering through, especially certain things that I suffered through can be so agonizing that the sheer witness of it is enough to traumatize somebody, and I don't want anybody traumatized. You know, I did everything I could, and I successfully did keep it away from her, so that it wouldn't traumatize her. But I really, in my day, I don't do anything but push forward towards my career and miss her.
His career, I think this is when he wanted to be a hip hop dancer, actor. This is before Steve Kelso. So Steve Kelso took him to some auditions and that he did not get the acting jobs. He tried going to the gym. That didn't work. He just sat in the gym locker room. I got to re-listen to the Steve Kelso interview. Actually, that was a crazy time. Scary Carrie, I think he's crazy that he still thinks he's above the law. Yeah, I don't know. I think he just thinks when things get calm enough that he can get away with shit for some reason. Like it's like, oh, okay, like no one's after me. Maybe I can go after some people, which is insane, but that's the feeling I get. Like once things get calm in James's life, that's like when trouble is on the horizon.
There's literally nothing else that exists in my life except laying here and knowing that the half of the bed is missing someone that's supposed to be there, and moving forward in a career that I don't really care about if the other half of the bed is empty and the person that's supposed to be in it isn't in it. So that's what it is for me. I mean, I've been educated, I've been taught, I've had gifts thrown at me, I've been, I've evolved, like I've just, all of it. And after all that, I will still lay here and say the same thing that I did 2 years ago. After every beating, every torture, after every gift, after every attempt to win me over, there's somebody who will walk through that door right now and put a bullet in my head, or put a gun to my head and say, relinquish that love and we'll give you the world, or you're getting a bullet in your head. I would literally, verbatim, I would say, do what you gotta do.
James, this is very over dramatic. And I don't know. It's weird to hear someone talk like this with the kind of accent he has. You gotta do what you gotta do, Adrian! It's like an emo fucking Rocky that doesn't know how to fight and is also short. Well, shorter than Rocky. I don't know. James is a character.
Because I don't deny my truth in life. That's one thing I do get from my father. Is when something is true to me, it's true.
I think they messed up James's birth date somehow. He can't be a Libra.
And I ain't gonna back off on it. So that's my truth. No matter what else I say or how much I joke around or how much I'm a guy. My truth is my truth. What's up, Tony? Infinity has gone. Am I okay? Oh yeah, I'm definitely okay. I really am. I'm really good at accepting how things are.
But no, this is like the exact opposite of accepting things at all. You're like, I'm gonna go against literally the law and go get arrested again. I'm just gonna say a whole bunch of insane shit. It's very incriminating to myself. This was before I think he called CP. Well, he didn't call. He was telling people he thought he had an audience of like 500 loyal followers on Google, or not Google, Bigo, fucking Bigo. But it's all bots, right? But he was telling them to go call CPS on his kid and have his kid taken away because he was just saying a whole bunch of shit that wasn't even true about his ex and her family and stuff. So thank God they were all just bots and like us watching and being like, "What the fuck, James?" So yeah, he just he kind of got worse and worse as time went on. This is also I forgot. He came out of jail May 5th, or at least he started posting again on May 5th. Maybe he got out a little bit before that. He might have actually got out in February. I don't know. But it only took him from May 5th to May 12th to completely be an insane person. I don't think there's any going back from this day.
It's difficult to deal with them, but I accept how they are. Hierophant, what's up? Like the board. What? Thank you for the bell. Thanks for the gift. Thank you for the gold diamond. Thank you for the letter. Hair Fate, Jackie, thanks for the letter. Travis, what's up? Hearts have reached 100. Thank you. Thanks for the letters. Christine, thanks for Romero. Bambino, what's up? Bambino Psychosocial, what's up? Like, you want to put up a green screen pic?
This is the app with the beans, right? He runs off of beans on this app.
That's probably a good idea, isn't it? Thank you. There you go.
Why do we want? Why would we want to see two of James? That's actually half of a picture of the Steve Soroka channel, where it's half my face, half James's face, and that's the James's face of that.
Green screen pic. Thank you. Thank you for, by the way, Jackie, on a platonic level, because the woman of my dreams gets like blasphemous, like just wildly jealous. Okay, you gotta realize, like, yo, I didn't even realize how jealous. Yo, chick she asked me about somebody that barely even existed 2 years ago for 5 minutes. Who, like, freaking somebody, they sent me a freaking letter to like try and make it look like it was legit and like I knew them and they had interest. Like, I didn't even know who the frick it was. It was super creepy. I opened the letter, I read it, I tore it up and threw it in the trash. I threw it right in the freaking toilet.
I have no idea what he's talking about. Who wrote him a letter and that he got scared of this letter and threw it in the toilet? He's just making up, like, women wanted me. Okay, I was getting love letters and I just threw them out. I put them in the toilet. I'm James Soroka, most hated man on the internet. Do you think he has fans? I know Phil's gonna be like Sprinks, but nah, Sprinks wouldn't. I don't think Sprinks would ever get with James. All right, Sprinks had like a mess up that one time, and that's it. Sprinks will redeem herself. I'm sure of it.
No joke. I don't even know how it was. It was endearing when I opened. I'm like, oh, somebody sent me a letter. But my guess. And here's what I found out after I left. And no, we're not going to say where I was because I actually was not in jail. I wasn't. So we're not going to talk about where I was because
he was in jail. This is, I guess, where he rewrites history and says he was like a military CIA agent or something. I don't know, something crazy.
It was actually it was fucking scary. And that I don't have confirmation on whether or not it is still something that I can't talk about. But seriously, crazy motherfuckers. Letters.
Yeah, see? Conger, you're scaring people. No way, Conger. Stop, Conger. No, Conger's telling the truth. Sprinks was with Matty. Actually, I don't know. I haven't verified this. But that's what all of the internet's saying. And they were in the same room together and like partying together and stuff. And then, I don't know, Matty R was saying some really weird stuff when he was trying to fight me or be my friend. It was weird. He was like, he wanted to dox me, but he also just was like, I think we could be friends, Steve. I have nothing against you. I like you. And I'm like, I don't like you. You're a piece of shit. He's like, but we could be friends. I'm like, no, I don't want to be your friend. That was weird. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Springs. I hope she's all right.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with the law. Because, like I said, the entire thing was illegitimate. Actually was. The entire thing was actually.
You didn't hear that Stabby Matty cured cancer? And he's selling a fucking machine, the Rife machine. Then he's like, I never said it cured cancer, but there's videos of him being like, we have like 8 cases on the books where we cured cancer. This guy. It's a Scientology audit machine. He just, like, I don't know, put some extra electricity into it or some shit.
Actually, like, essentially a simulation to like, there was cameras and everything. Like, the whole thing was like not it's not a regular thing. But the point is, like, did anybody see where I went? That's what I thought. Anyway.
Nah, James is not back. James is in jail because he is doing the same shit he always does. It says he violated the order against him. It's the same thing that he went to jail for the first time. he went back to jail. Well, I guess the second time. So when he went to jail the second time, that's the same reason.
What did happen was that I couldn't have that communication, and there's like certain things that were like not even real, and there's certain things that were real, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But that one thing, like of all things, that letter was real. And it was endearing that somebody sent me a letter, because I didn't know at that point that my stuff was being held from me for reasons that were unbeknownst to me, that had to do with said education. But I mean, I looked at it. I knew to this day, I knew that I was going to end up paying for opening that letter with a smile and smiling when I saw it. Somebody sent me a letter that wasn't her. I knew that was going to come back to haunt me, and I knew it was going to be I could feel her rage the moment I opened that letter. I could feel it.
Can we just know what the letter said? This weird ass fucking letter, and you smile. What, did someone see you smile and you think it got back to her? I saw James Soroka smile while he opened a letter from another woman. And he's like, okay, that's it. I gotta break it off. I never want to see him again. It doesn't matter that he's already in jail for fucking hitting her. This is just James's mind and how it works, I guess.
And no, of course, there was not ever another woman. No, not even close. Not even 1% close. I've told her this a bajillion times. I looked her in the eyes the first woman I met her. That was it. That hasn't changed. I don't know what the heck. Like, I don't know if would we go to another planet? No, we didn't. No, this is still real, still the same life. Different, changed man, but my truths are my truths. You're not going to brainwash me into changing my mind about what my truth is. You're not going to.
Well, the truth is, you have a restraining order against you, and all the shit you're saying, you're not supposed to do or say or anything. That it was like in it. He's not supposed to post about her. He's not supposed to post pictures about her. He's not supposed to talk about her. He's not supposed to go try to make contact with her or be within a certain radius of her. And he's breaking like a big handful of those. I remember he was making Instagram accounts at the time as well, like with her face in it and stuff. And I messaged him. He got mad. He blocked me. But I was like, what are you doing, James? I'm like, this is like really fucking stupid. And he's like, ah. So, the good old days.
To beat it out of me. You're either going to kill me trying or give up. And people did try to beat it out of me, and they couldn't. So they stopped eventually. So that's that. I love her, and I will die.
They stopped beating it out of me. They're like, all right, we're not going to get anything out of this guy. Let's just stop beating him up. You know when he's smirking and looking off to the side like this? That's just his classic lion face.
Before I stop loving her. End of story. It took me a long time to not be mad at her. Like, it wasn't her fault that I went through that.
So I have like an edited video out like on the channel if you want to watch it, just about the arrest itself. This is from May 12th when the violation happened.
That piece of it, at the time I thought it was, and I found out that didn't have anything to do with her. That was something totally different that they were just trying to like throw on the sly. But I'm grateful for it because I freaking made me into a man. But I miss my jaw being aligned, I will say. All right, Zach, what's up next? How's it going, Walter? Her family will be the hurdle, I think. No, if you want the truth or listen, I've manned up, and there's no other way to say this, is things are at a point where we're going to call law enforcement. Nope, law enforcement is officially on my side.
I mean, that aged well. Law enforcement is officially on my side. Yeah, are they? I had no idea, James. You fooled me.
And that is without any sort of financial donations. I could sit here and tell you how much has already been donated. Some of you know, some of you don't.
I have no idea. Nothing got donated from you, James. What are you talking about? Did you suck a lot of dick in jail or something with some corrections officers? What? I don't know what that means. So much has been donated. James has no money to his name.
I would back off if I were you. And what you're gonna do now, it's not an invitation, it's not a request, it's not a demand. This is what you're going to do because you like breathing. What you're gonna do is you are going to back off of her and let her think for herself, with or without me. That's exactly what you're gonna do. And I will pay for every ounce of that, as I kind of am. And then maybe one day we can learn to tolerate one another. And then from there, maybe learn to like one another.
This is James trying to dominate everybody while he lays in a bed and a room that someone else paid for while he streams, just looking at his face, to a bunch of bots on Bigo. How many viewers does he have? 226. I bet you there's probably 30 people watching it, maybe 50 tops. Yeah, James, you're really dominating a whole bunch of people right now. You're an alpha.
You have my respect based on principle of what I'm taught growing up. Let me work through the rest before I'm ready for anything further. Thank you. Duchess Ruler, welcome to the broadcast. How does the Queen? Majid, what's up? Mint Chocolate, how's it going? Don Baba, what's up?
I'd guess like the reason he's smiling when he's saying all that, he's probably getting like a little dopamine hit, thinking like there's any truth to the crap he's saying.
Boy, what's up? T-Bone, JCM. Yeah, friggin' they threw me the wolves, they threw me in the fire, they threw me in the pit, and I crawled the fuck out. Excuse my language, I crawled out. And I didn't just live, I crawled out, leaving the pack. I crawled, what did they say? Threw me to the wolves, and I left leading the pack.
James is too scared for any mainstream app. He would go on like Instagram Live sometimes. He'd have 4 viewers and he'd get like super angry and be like, "Where is everyone? I told everyone on Bigo to come here." Kind of like how I did on Twitter today. And the numbers, they just don't add up. That's why I'm like, Twitter's turning into Bigo. I don't trust Twitter. So yeah, I don't know. He likes to be in his little safe space bubble where the bots don't even understand him. Like the bots are supposed to interact with you to make it feel like it's a real experience happening, but they're like, I don't understand what you're saying. He's like, why not? And he'll like ban them and stuff. It's yeah, I don't know. I haven't thought about James for a while, I guess. I guess it's a little, I won't fucking thought about him yesterday, but I mean, this version of James, I haven't thought about in a while.
Bring it on. Oh, no. That's the thing. That was agreed upon. As far as the lifestyle thing, I don't even want to be living this way. I never wanted to be. I really didn't. Trying to show you a photo how you changed. Yes. Jackie. Oh God, I don't know if I'm allowed to have women in my life, but I'll figure it out. Sorry, Jackie. I mean, if there's even a chance of having her around, then fucking that's that. That's the end of that. No, men, don't be. No, that's what I'll say. Is that's one mistake. That's one mistake she did make, was cutting that. Like she wasn't trying. Okay, yeah.
Debo, I don't know who that is, has been kicked by Administrator Snapjacky. He would get mad at Snapjacky and Sprinks too. Snapjacky and Sprinks they're like on his side, so I don't know why. It's a beautiful fucking face.
I gotta be honest here. I got totally isolated. I was one that got isolated. Don't be flipping that. It's the truth, and you know it. I'm the one that got isolated, but I accepted it. I requested it. I accepted it. I said, hey, I like being around you, and I don't know who's good for me, who's not. You want to help me out? That was my fault. I didn't want to ask for help. But like, yeah, don't cut people out of my life. That's something from now on. Like, I got to work through that. And I like being around the boys. That's something else that changed. I had a lot of bonding time with men. I'm now a man. I have friends. I have like
What kind of bonding time did you have? Was it a little bonding time, James? A little bondage time?
ridiculous amount of friends. And more than I could possibly count. And I do not like being interrupted when I'm with the boys. Now if it's
you better not interrupt him when he's with the boys. He'll get pissed. He'll get all hot and bothered.
If it's for her, yes, sure, all right. But don't try to cut me off from them because they're probably good. They're not good for you to be around because they're not like me. You know what I mean? You gotta understand, like literally almost all men on the planet are not like me. Like they will.
You don't go around the other guys, all right? Because any other guy is better than James Soroka, but you don't want it. No. They're bad. They're bad news. Me, the guy who punched the woman I'm supposed to protect and love, pregnant on the side of the road. I'm the good guy. Okay, everyone else is bad. Conger, he's a terrible man. That Steve guy, he's evil. Chris Anonymous, I gotta stay away from him too. But I'm the good guy. James Soroka here. Yeah. I've been to jail 3 times now. I don't think any of us have been to jail. I've never fucking been to jail. Conger, have you been to jail? I know Chris Anonymous hasn't been to jail.
They'll try to steal you from me. That's how they are. They will freaking destroy your life. Most men will destroy your life. That is how men are. But they're good for me. All right. They're good for me. They care about me. They want to see my life prosper. I want to see their lives prosper. And we do good business together. You gotta let that happen.
Good business. This is the best of business.
And don't worry, like any human, any single, this has been iterated, is that anybody even thinking about her in those ways is not safe. And people have found out. Right? Every person that has made any consented effort to pursue her for even a day is no.
What kind of jail poll would you like? I did a poll where I was like, how long do you think you'll be in there for? We did 7 days, 3 months, and 6 months. And then I ended the poll and I didn't see who won. I don't even know who won the poll. Do you guys remember who won the poll? I can probably scroll back up and find out. But I can do another jail poll. Let's do how many? I make this PC. Dinglings did James Ong a lot. I don't know how to spell made up words. In jail. We'll do just 1 or 3 or 7. 12. We'll do 12. Two for every month he was in there. Have you ever been to jail? Oh, that would be a better poll. I'll do that poll in like 5 minutes once I run this one.
No longer living. No matter how much I say don't, and no matter how much I say I don't want nothing to do with it or whatever, they frickin', I have so many friends and they just frickin', they go chop the dude down. And it's not my fault. They know how much I love this woman. And so anytime even if it's one of their boys, starts pursuing her or thinking about her or trying to figure out how to get into her atmosphere, they end up in the woods. That's just the freaking way it is. You know?
They end up in the wood. You kill them and bury their bodies in the woods, James? You can't even can't even get out of bed to cook a meal. I don't know. I think he's too lazy to do that.
Oh, that's just the way it is. So, Emily G, what's up? M, how's it going? Steven, how's it going? T, what's up? Yes, it's really not that funny just because it's the loss of life.
Oh, I forgot all the accounts that I made too to watch James. We had some good times. Billy the Fridge was an OG. What was it? Susan? That one that got the Subway chick pretty pissed off. But we're trying to save that Subway chick. Okay, so have you guys ever been to jail? I guess I don't need to say what I'm doing out loud.
But I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm not gonna let somebody step in on that. I worked way too hard for that. Absolutely not. When do your friends get a lockup? Most of my friends are not in lockup. Most of my friends aren't even criminals. Like I made a couple of friends with criminals. Like some people who just are good people, but they do what they do to provide for their family. So I'm not going to judge them. But most of them are just they're the people who are liaisons that connected me with people that were more on par or more spoke the same language that I speak. You know what I'm saying? They hook me up with their people that are more mainstream. Gobble Gobble, what's up? Canova. Liam, welcome on. James, how's it going? Cowboy James, good to see you.
Gary, didn't he like Gary? I think he liked Gary. I asked him some good questions on the Gary account. I think because Gary V, right? I don't remember anything else that I did with Gary. I think Gary was before like this last arc.
Well, Kiki. All right. So
No. So like if it's just like if you've been to the drunk tank, I wouldn't count that as jail. Like I mean like a charge where you've actually done some time, like probably I don't know, anything over one night, I guess. Can you get like put in jail for like a DUI or a public intoxication? I don't think you can hold you more than long until you sober up, right?
I'm gonna go. My clothes are soaking right now. I'm probably gonna go do that. I'm at 43 anyway.
They held you for 48 hours after a DWI? What? That's the longest I've ever heard someone being held for a DWI.
Yes. Oh, there's another thing. Is I'm super excited. Okay, so
On the weekend.
guys, I wish I could show you. I can't show you. I can't because now that I know this person may be back in my life, I'm reserving everything. You should. Oh my gosh, you should see the tape.
Yeah, I've got public intoxication. I thought I lost my dog.
And God, you wouldn't even believe it. Oh God, I have a golden. It's like brown. It's dark. It's actually really freaking nice.
Oh no, so the real Billy the Fridge is alive. All right. There is an actual man named Billy the Fridge, guys. I didn't make up Billy the Fridge. I just like took a guy's name and then put another guy's face on it. And James just kind of clicked with it. But there is a real man named Billy the Fridge. He's not dead. I should probably clarify that. He's not dead. He's okay. Unless, did Billy the Fridge die? I don't think he did. I think he's okay.
I got a really sexy tan right now. You wouldn't even believe how sexy this tan is. And my abs are here. All 8 of them. Oh, that's another thing. There's over the past 2 years, I have developed an 8-pack. When I squeeze.
You don't have an 8-pack. What?
I have an 8-pack.
He's just constipated. What do you mean an 8-pack?
Oh man, I actually wish you could see this right now.
You could show us. You have a fucking camera phone. What do you mean? We're just gonna. I can't show you guys. My abs, they don't show in the light. My 8-pack.
Yeah, that's all right. Where was that? Yeah, never again. Let's go this way. Like, even let's say that miraculously she messaged me and said, I need you back in my life, or I want you back in my life. I am not going back. I'm not going.
That's bullshit, Chris. You shouldn't have had to do that. That shit's legal now. Shit's fucking legal now.
Back to that. Okay. Sorry. They don't like me to tell. I'm not going back to that state. And I'm not, she will not, even if requested, be joining me in any form of this lifestyle that I don't even want to be living. Absolutely not. I never wanted it to be that way to begin with. You know, things simply, that's just how things work.
He is back in jail. Yes, he is. You paid $1,000 for a lawyer on the public intoxication thing? Fuck that. Fuck that. I didn't pay anything. I think it was like, it's just a $60 fine here. I'm in good old Canada, though. I didn't have to even like see anybody about it. They're just like, that's your, yeah, you shouldn't have been so drunk out in the world.
You know, slowly but surely. You know, like I said, things are getting better, and that's good. Anyway. Zoom out, not out.
Good night, Conger. You've never been to jail, right? That was the main one I wanted to know. If you've been to jail, if Chris Anonymous has been to jail, I think Matty R has been to jail. Matty R doesn't count. I'm not grouping him in with it. He's not part of. He can't sit at our table. Fuck him. Let me see what you guys. Yeah, so 74%. No, only 26% of you have been to jail. I'm actually kind of surprised. Usually the audience is mostly female, so I thought this would be like, do women go to jail? I don't think women go to jail, except in that show, Orange is the New Black, or like dangerous women, I guess.
Totally reserved.
You put like putting a cat in jail. You don't put cats in jail.
For the possibility. Thanks for the roses.
Sun Queen, thank you for the 5. There's too many more Soroka streams with Steve as our captain of the Soroka ship. Yeah. It's I don't know how we got here.
Thanks for the letters. Whoa, thank you for the diamonds.
Like Heather used to visit Dylan in jail. All right, let me see. What time are we at here? We're at, oh, okay. I think, yeah, that's it for this one. I don't think he says much else that's like crazy. But if we go to this one, which is like the second part from this day, he has some more to say, guys, because of course he does.
Thank you, Sonny. And I know you guys are trying to keep me away from her. Like, you think she's bad for me because she's a woman, and she'll like try to just use up everything I have and then throw me away.
Because she's a woman, guys. Why? He's being sex. I think I was just sexist. I can't talk.
Like, I get it. I know that's what all women do. Like, I get it. But, you know, God said He'll put enmity between us and the woman, and that's love. You know, it's a choice to look the alternate identity in the eye and know that their main goal in the flesh is to murder you and steal your soul, and you still love each other.
I don't know if that's what love is. The cop that arrested you at Joan Fit, that's really fucking weird. That is like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, what the fuck? I would like try to get him written up or something for that, because he obviously like used your name from your license to look you up, I'd assume, right? Boss lady, how you doing? My flock, thank you for gifting. I don't know, you didn't just member for 5 months. I was gonna be like, holy jumping. Love you all. Steve, where have you been? I know, right? I heard that fucking Tommy C was looking for me today. Tommy, like, what the hell? I stream almost every day. I've been taking a couple days off here and there, but I'm here. I'm right here. Crazy Tommy C. I don't even know what he wants from me. What do you want, Tommy? Where are you, Tommy? My goodness.
You still decide to stick together and make it work, even though you know in your heart of hearts that if it weren't for the salvation of your soul, all you want to do is rip their heart out their chest. I mean,
he tried to date you. The cop tried to date you. Did he try to change you? Be like, oh, if you get with me, you'll never end up in the drunk tank again. I got connections, because he's a police guy.
I don't want to do that, but apparently that's what most people want to do. I don't judge, but I guess I am one of the only actual people on the planet that doesn't want to do that. It's kind of scary. I never knew that most people are just full of hatred and all that. It's kind of freaky, but I'm not. I just want love. And I'm actually serious, you know, like I don't want to murder a spouse. I don't want to freaking whatever. I just want to stay calm and have a good time and relax and enjoy one another, like normal, you know. Like,
but it can never be like that. Oh man, I mean, like, I don't know. I don't want to bring up the dark times, the darkest of times, but the Valentine's Day stream, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when you guys were supposed to just, you didn't even have to fucking work. You didn't have any jobs or anything. It was just supposed to be a nice, happy day. And that turned into like a 12-hour stream of hell that really fucked him up. It fucked up his whole career. But I got a lot of eyes on him, but now he's in jail. So I don't know, like, let's say that never happened. Let's say the fucking camera or the Wi-Fi didn't work that day, and he didn't get picked up on by a whole bunch of people. I don't know if he would be worse, if things would just be very worse. So I'm glad, I guess, like, in a sense, if we were to try to find a silver lining, like, that would be it, I guess.
Normal people. Excuse me for not having murderous intent towards women. Excuse me. But I mean, bros before hoes, no offense, but like, It doesn't mean I want to wipe you off the planet. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your staff.
To the staff. I think they should take him. He should just be off of social media completely. Like that should be part of the order. Like how Letitia is not allowed on social media at all. Like Heather, I think she has the gag order on her or whatever. She's not allowed to talk about her kid. James isn't allowed to talk about his ex. But he still does anyways, and no one does anything about it. So I think like he needs to just have his social media taken away. So then as soon as he goes live, he just fucking get picked up. Because I really think that that's his addiction. Like that is the thing that's going to be his downfall, is social media itself.
Are you talking about my hoagie? I'm pretty sure you're talking about my hoagie. What's up, Dennis Rodman? Are you sure you're not talking about my food? Because I think you're talking about my food. She goes, no. Jackie's pragmatic tonight. Understood. Then who are we talking about? Who's my staff? I don't know who my staff is. No, I do not have a live stream going into different apps. I'm currently on Bigo.
Is this where someone's going to tell us, like, there's a man streaming event? What does this say? Do you have a live stream going to 2 different apps right now? They're going to be like, oh, Chris Anonymous and Steve. This is back when me and Chris Anonymous were doing the Twitter, what was it? Twitter Spaces? Twitter's such a crazy place. The Twitter Spaces. Was that before it was even X? It feels like ages ago. It was only like 10 months ago.
I'm not multi-live streaming. I'm only live streaming right here, right now on Bigo. Anything else is not mine. And that's fine.
Yeah, I would have
but it's not mine. We broadcast them. Good, that's fine. I think they're trying to figure out whether or not it's me, because the broadcast is skipping around. I think Bigo is trying to figure out whether or not I'm rebroadcasting myself. I'm not. Thank you for helping to clarify that so I don't get banned. Oh, but you can tell.
Thank you for gifting a membership, my flag. I might have to skip past his chewing. I hate his fucking chewing. Let's see if he says anything. We'll give him like 30 more seconds. We'll just see. Hold up.
Queen, and you know who the queen is. You can tell my queen. You can tell the queen. God, she's more than welcome to come into this broadcast. There will not be legal implications. The drama is done. All this, just like it's done. It's time to dissipate everything. So you can let her know if she'd like to come in here. She's more than welcome.
I do not know CD-ROM. Only time will tell. So basically, it's just like he has been arrested. He's in a Pennsylvania jail. And he has a court date set for Wednesday in the morning. So I don't know if maybe more stuff will be found out then. I haven't really looked too much into the actual court stuff. Before, like the other 2 cases, there's usually like a docket and things like you can click on and request from the clerk and stuff. And they're usually, well, okay. No, the one in Georgia, where the hell did he get picked up before? Ohio and Georgia, Iowa. I always get it wrong. Oregon? No, it wasn't Oregon. That place was cool. I don't know how cool Pennsylvania will be about me requesting stuff. So hopefully they're cool. Hopefully it's just the same thing. But I've only like been looking at screenshots. So I'll see what else I'll be able to find for you guys.
I'm not afraid of prison.
Oklahoma. Thank you. It was Oklahoma. Thank you.
I don't mind. Oh, actually pretty cool. If I got to talk to her one more time, that's worth 4 or 5 years in prison to me. She's more than welcome to come to the broadcast. You only live once. And if I were to say about all this stuff that I'm trying to accomplish, or talking to her one more time, I would rather talk to her one more time than live another decade and not talk to her one more time. And yes, that's my actual truth.
See, he's saying stuff like that. That's why I'm like, we kind of have to get through the chewing. The damn chewing.
So, like I said, you're more than welcome to invite her in here. Broadcasting your YouTube.
Imagine if I did that to you guys with like cheese strings. Sometimes I eat cheese strings on stream when I'm like super hungry, but I mute myself when I do that shit.
Channel? No. Why is my YouTube hacked? Yeah, that'd be funny. I'm not posting anything on YouTube. They're posting my stuff on my YouTube, and I'm not doing it. Like you said, staff. Talk about free labor. See, like, dude messaged me. He goes like he's literally trying to freaking talk to me sexually. Like, I'm not about it, and it's obvious I'm not about it. I don't care what you're offering. I'm gonna walk outside tomorrow. I'm gonna walk 100 miles. I'm gonna say fuck you because look, I'm not about it. I already said I'm not about it. Now you're trying to pressure me. It's bugging me. I'd like to rebroadcast you on Heckle. You can rebroadcast me anytime you want. I don't mind. It's free marketing. Go for it. Just help me get my woman back. That's all I ask.
Help me get my woman back. James.
That's all I want. There's really nothing else in life that I want right now. I'm working on my own ambitions. I mean, I could ride on in there and just knock on the door and say hello as I get put in cuffs. I mean, they got to release me when I get down the road or out the county. They'll probably give me a ride out of the county.
That's how he thinks it's gonna work. Wait, this is after the second time he went to jail. Is he stupid? Why is he even thinking like that?
But
yeah, we had sunstroke or something. He was eating I don't know, mushrooms. He was saying that he was foraging plants and stuff in the wildlife of Florida. I don't know what grows in Florida. And that he was running from alligators, and I swear he had heat stroke, and he was singing all these songs, and 500 Miles was one of them. He was crying, and then he got on our spaces, mine and Chris Anonymous's space, and was like saying that there were tears of joy when he was like, my life is so miserable. It was crazy times.
I could just go back up there, knock on the door, and say hey, and find out that I'm not dangerous. But I think it's because I survived those experiences that they think I'm dangerous. But like, I didn't survive by being dangerous. I survived by being non-dangerous. By being someone that they felt comfortable around, they were less violent toward me. She was not my job at all. I'm not saying it's your job.
So he's basically a little beta bitch boy who assimilated with criminals because he can't stand up for any morals. He's a great guy.
But I'm saying y'all just seem to naturally meddle. So you might as well meddle in a good way.
I love Bear Grylls. Don't put that label on Bear Grylls. He's not cut out to be Bear Grylls at all. Bear Grylls is a cool guy. Unless he did something evil. I didn't know about it. I think he's a cool guy.
Might as well meddle productively. Thanks for the letter. That's cute. Thanks for the 100 envelopes.
Yeah, I remember when he said he was gonna kill me and rape my mom. Slug said he would rape my mom too. I don't know why everyone wants to rape my mom. Leave my mom alone. She's a nice lady. All right. She didn't do nothing to nobody. She's just out there trying to live her best life.
I'm thinking about going to take another shower. I showered and I'm still dirty. Like I literally scrubbed down everything, but I could not stop getting dirt off of me. I'm gonna actually have to take a shower tomorrow morning again. What's up, Rampage? Yes, Jackie, you're right. Water is good. Hot water is better. Yeah. It's just that easy to
You want to be my stepdad cooking?
notice I'm dehydrated. Oh my god, you guys are so fucking ridiculous. This is okay. Let me say this. I love her. Here's my one qualm about the past of my upbringing and blah 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 is just like the ridiculous level of strict and hypocrisy, and like it's just so freaking exhausting. Like nobody gives a fuck. You know, like I'm not wearing a t-shirt. Holy crap, let's ban it. You know, we're over in the other broadcast talking about God knows what, but this guy's not wearing a t-shirt. This is why I don't do religion. This is why I don't do politics.
A t-shirt doesn't cost that much money, James. I don't getting real upset about it. I remember though, there was a lot of people who used my name, and then James was trying to like be friendly with me. So in the morning, I'd be like, "Hey, James, chill out today. Don't go Super Saiyan." And he's like, "Okay, Steve." And then like I'd come back after work, and he'd be so mad at me because like, a whole bunch of other people he thought were in there. I don't know how hard it is for him to just like save my account, but yeah, so many memories, guys. It's like a trip down memory lane.
It's just like people are totally clinically insane and allowed to roam the streets and raise children, while normal people are getting fucked with and stuck at the Motel 6. It's bullshit. So do I want to be with her? Yes.
Oh, I can't. I think it was like a year ago, Kenny. I don't think he'd ever admit to it. I should fucking find it, to be honest, because I forgot he did that, to be honest. And then because he's trying to say some shit that I said that I wanted to do stuff to his sister or something. He's made like a AI voice thing of me. It's interesting.
But holy shit, you would not believe the level of social equity, the amount of social equity I have had to expend and expound and expel and spend on this woman because of the freaking stick up the ass, tight as hell, super annoying environment. Super fucking expensive, ridiculous. She's worth it, but holy crap. You both will get it. No, listen, it don't work that way. It's a civil matter. So if both parties agree, and this is the other thing, y'all keep fucking trying to manipulate her because she's young and she doesn't understand the law. And that's some bullshit. I may be young, but like I've read up. No, it's not illegal because it's a civil matter. And if both the party that implemented and the party that would normally be the receiving end, the legal name of the receiving end, then if both parties are in agreement, then it's fine.
So normally that would be the case. Like if you didn't want to press charges on somebody, like they wouldn't do it. But in this case, they did. And James is mad that he doesn't have the opportunity to manipulate his ex into basically saying like everything's cool. He's not a bad guy. I lift the restraining order to make her life a living hell. So fuck that shit. So you can stay mad, James. Cope. Like I don't care. I'm glad he's in jail now, guys.
And then it's also documented to say like you can't turn around and use that later. But then, you know, if you have an interim where you want contact, then that's what you do. The judge might not like it, the court might not like it, but you can do it. But then if there's an issue later, then it's like, well, maybe you guys might want to follow that. But there's never been that scenario. And realistically, the whole thing's illegal to begin with, so I wish people would just stop bringing it the fuck up because all you're doing is causing drama for
Well, honestly, for her parents. And when you cause drama for her parents, it causes drama for her. And when it causes drama for her, it causes drama for me. When it causes drama for me, y'all are gonna hear it from me. So. Bitch, you're just jealous because you can't get this dick. Fuck off.
That's James at peak confidence right there.
See, motherfuckers, they get horny, they get thirsty, they get hot, get their hot flashes because they're middle aged.
Let me see what this person said. This is pathetic and annoying listening to a homeless guy chew with his mouth open. And he's like, you just want my dick. That was his response to that. That was okay. Okay, James.
And they just get pissed because you can't get this dick. Real simple. That's how it's always been. That's when women start being pissy with me. When they see me sitting here looking all hot and they can't fuck me. And that's the God's honest truth, and I'm finally willing to admit it. Tony goes, oh snap. Hell yeah. That's how it is. Chewing his mouth open. What she's actually saying is, as I make chewing noises and she gets more attracted, it's getting her pussy wet, and that pisses her off.
James, no. How the fuck do you even come to that conclusion? Is that how James feels when he watches people chew with their mouth open? He's like, man, I'm just getting so hard right now. What the fuck?
Because you can't fuck me. So instead of giving me your delayed reaction of teen angst that you haven't been able to let out since you were 12, fuck off.
James, teen angst and 12-year-old, they don't go together. Like, a 12-year-old is not a fucking teen. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. This is some weird shit.
Sorry, I get very real.
Someone just asked him to chew with his mouth closed, basically, and that was his reaction to it. That's yeah, I'm sure you'd make a great boyfriend, James.
You want that kind of sympathy? Go run to her mom. She'll listen to you. And I say good. I say good that she does. Everybody needs somebody to connect to, and I am not the person to come to with your menopausal problems. I'm just not. I'm an 18-year-old man. I'm not the dude to become.
Oh my god, I forgot that too. How did I forget all this shit? He was identifying as 18. He was like, I'm just identifying as 18 now. That's my age. He's not 18. He's 29. He's 29. He's identifying as 18 because when the one girl was messaging him, he wanted to make sure that she was at least 16 because, 16 and 18, that's not too big of an age gap. But 29 and fucking 16, that's a whole different story. Suffer and succotash. So James was like trying to hook up with 16-year-olds around this time while also trying to like get back with his ex. He's a very confusing individual.
Into for your menopausal problems. Frank Williams, what's up? T Lane, what's up?
He is a predator. That's why Conger didn't like him at that school. And that's why, what did Conger do? He like reached out to the school people and they got him kicked off of campus. Oh, Jim Jam. Jimboree.
Okay, I'm cool. Yeah, for whatever it's worth, I've been to places, and this is the truth. Like I don't want to like jinx myself. So anybody that's listening, please don't get like passive aggressive or get like hung up on this, please.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah, well, let's just say we're fucking old people, so we can get all like the senior discounts and shit. AARP card.
Please don't get and stay mad at me or try to take it out on me. Please, I'm begging you. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say regardless. Is I've been to places far, far worse than prison.
Yeah. What were those places, James? Your own mind.
And prison does not scare me in the slightest. I mean, if you really want the truth, two things. Hi, Brian.
I don't know. That hi, Brian kind of got me off guard because he was trying to be really serious. Oh, hi, Mark. Hi, Brian.
One is that a good guy that does not know how to do bad things cannot protect you from a bad guy.
That knows how to do good things? Is that what the lesson is?
And anybody that thinks they can or that they are is either doing a lot of praying or they are paying a good guy or a bad guy to protect them from bad guys that knows how to handle bad guys, aka the police. You pay taxes.
Okay, wait, hold on. Who are the bad guys? The police are the bad guys, or you're the bad guy? Who are we protecting? I wish James would be more direct with what the fuck he was trying to tell us.
Living in the real world, to fend off bad guys, you must understand how to fend off bad guys, and thus you must know how to do bad things, and that's just how it is. That's real life. Not
fucking real life, guys.
Living in the bubble of fallacy of, oh my god, we need protection from this. Because no, I'm the dude who, thanks to me, you do not have to pay the cops.
We didn't have to pay the cops anyways. It comes out of our tax-paying dollars, something you know nothing about because you don't work a job, James Soroka. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? How many cops have you paid by, like, sucking a little bit? I don't know how much I can say. I don't think this stream is gonna stay monetized.
Okay. And they like that because they get paid either way, and then they don't have to come and deal with what you have going on. It's one less thing you have to do. One less thing they have to do. So that's number one. And number two is, like, as far as prison and jail and whatnot, if you really want to know what prison or jail is for me, oh my god, it's a network opportunity.
Gets to make a whole bunch of friends in there. People have to sit, like, around me in jail because there's nowhere else for them to go. So they have to listen to me. They have to, like, be my friend. No one else wants to be around James. Casey, how you doing? This is, like, I don't know. I miss James in a sense. I'm glad he's in jail. I am really glad he's in jail. He streams for way too fucking long and he makes my life a living hell. But I don't know. I've been covering Heather a lot lately, and Heather's a woman, and I can't, like, really. I feel like I can't go as deep with Heather. Like, I gotta not use kid gloves, but I just, like, it's nice to just kind of, like, let out on James because I hate James. And there was another thing that I was like, oh, this is cool too, but I can't remember. I'm tired today. I didn't even want to stream today, but I was like, James is arrested. We have to.
Networking. It's like going to a fucking networking event. Swear to God. Are you jealous? Okay, there's not, some people say there's a boyfriend, some people say there's not a boyfriend. What I can tell you is, if the world has exposed that there is a wish he was the boyfriend, then, you should probably look for the ring finger in the gutter pretty soon. We'll keep him alive. That's my call.
Keep him alive. We're just gonna cut off his ring finger, throw it in the gutter. Where are you gonna keep him?
I don't like seeing people be dead. But he probably won't have a...
James also said around this time that he murdered, like, a whole bunch of people. So, but I don't know. That was different. Those were different circumstances.
Ring finger for long. So if you guys are making that up, make sure that you're not, like, targeting somebody, because messing that stuff up is pretty serious. You can get somebody killed. And it's really messed up. Devin, what's up? That's actually how Tina died. I don't know if you remember, if you guys...
Oh, yeah, Tina. Wait, how is he going to say Tina died?
Remember Tina? But Tina actually died because somebody freaking mistaked her for somebody else. Ended up killing her.
Yeah, like, I feel like, yeah, there is some things that I just shouldn't comment on. So then it just turns into just kind of reporting on Heather, which is fine too. but I guess there's Xavier. I can always like hone in on Xavier. He's always hiding though. He's like in the corner and shit. But James, I also know like way too much about James. My brain just keeps like connecting threads that I guess forgot I was even there. So I just feel like I feel more on my game, even though I'm really tired and kind of probably off my game. I guess like 50-50. For an off day, I'm pretty on my game. Tina was another scoper who ended up dying, but I don't think for the reason that James said. I don't think James even said why she died, but I think it was I need some scope people. I want to say an overdose, but I could be wrong.
How do I know that? Because I'm me. And as you guys are nicer to me and more welcoming, I open up. Not Tina Turner. No, don't eat that. Tina from Periscope. She's alternate identity individual. Yeah, but she got murdered because somebody messed up a hit.
Okay. So James said that they got murdered because someone messed up a hit, which I don't think is based in reality at all. I remember asking people at the time when he said this, if that is what happened. They said no. I just don't remember what actually happened. Cardiac arrest. Okay. Yeah. So rest in peace, Tina. She was a cool lady. I actually don't know much about her, but no, I don't think anyone should die. Except Matty R.
Miss Tina. Yep. But don't actually ask me though, because you guys know everything.
I don't know what you say.
You guys know everything. Don't talk to me. You guys know everything. I always forget that you guys know everything.
Well, this is uncomfortable.
What's up, Kane?
Conger just fights with everyone, I think. It's just, I would like to see a person Conger hasn't fought with.
Like, should I just have walked to her house? Like, I feel like the right thing to do was just to keep learning, like, how to maneuver society in order to be with her.
Not walking to her house isn't a good idea, James.
Like, I thought that was the right thing to do. Should I have just broken the rules and walked right up to the house? I feel like I did the right thing. It's a better place to fall asleep, definitely. I have to bounce. All right, good night, Jackie. I think I did the right thing.
It'd be pretty scary. You just roll over and James is like, what were some of the things? Just all of this. The word salad is so blah that I can't even riff. That is something I have forgotten about James. It's just all the innate word nonsense.
Yeah, but like people are not going to scare me into stopping living my life anymore. Things have officially passed that.
Today's the day we're going to stand up to the bullies, okay? That's probably something he'd say. Eyes first wake up.
Past that threshold where it's like, you could either let me live my life, or if you must call me a criminal, then I'm going to own the phrase, because I am done waiting up for just to lose anyway.
I mean, he found a middle ground. He said he was an outlaw at the end of the day, which he made sure that we knew wasn't a criminal, but also someone who lives outside the law. I think he told a cop that once too. It's just like, oh, James.
I'd rather win as a non-criminal, dubbed a criminal, than lose not dubbed as a criminal. Keeping my reputation, like, I would rather win and sacrifice my reputation if necessary. But I don't think it's going to be necessary. I think they're coming around. But, there's like a broadcast or whatever tonight, but I'm not, like, really? Come into my broadcast. They're telling their side of the story. Why don't you come in here and tell your side of the story? Like, shout out to her mom. Why didn't you come into this broadcast and say it? It's fine. I would have sat and listened the whole time.
Who are you talking to? That's no one said anything like that since Jackie had to bounce and he said bye to her. So yeah, he's doing that thing where he replies to like comments that aren't there, which is probably why they were asking, like, are you streaming on another platform that has other comments on it? Nah, it's just the voices in James' head.
And I would have had stuff to say. We would have a conversation. But like, why would you not do that in here? Why the heck would you go to some outsider and give them free viewership and free money when I'm right here? And we didn't even have to do it on live stream. We could have done it personally.
Don't worry, I'll keep you safe, man. I'll be like, he's in jail. Just like my little commentary in the background. He can't harm anyone. Well, not anymore, anyways. While he's in jail.
Freaking called me personally and had the conversation, told me the side of the story. It's not like I could reach out to y'all. Like, why the heck did you take it to the public instead of reaching out to me? I made my efforts to reach out to you guys, not even.
So, I mean, I have reason to believe he was a kind of villain before even the social media thing, because I've had people reach out to me who like went to, what was it, like church retreats, where they would like volunteer for homeless, what is it, Habitat for Humanity, and then James is just like a really bad guy, manipulative, yada yada. He snuck out with girls one night. That doesn't really matter. What matters is he punched a woman in the face while I was a girl, I guess, because it was a retreat thing. Because she like got him wet at a water fight, like it's a fucking water fight, and then he weaseled his way out of that somehow. He did a lot of questionable stuff before he finally got the karma I think he deserved.
Even knowing if there's like orders against me on you guys or not, and he never answered. I've tried to work this out every possible way. I've tried to be the adult. I'm still trying to be the adult. Failing, but trying. All right, I'm gonna go to bed.
Is he actually going to bed? Do I get to go to bed? What time is it? Oh, I think we actually... He might not be lying. Sometimes he lies. Okay, yeah, he did lie. Never mind. What is he going to do for the next 30 minutes? Wait, James, what are you... 20 minutes? What's 55 minus 29?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get sleep tonight. Oh, I can already feel it. Good night. Good night.
He is back in jail right now, Raven.
Me and my Mexican stash are gonna go to bed. Good night. All by myself. Stay awake, I'll pay you. Oh. Eyes are open. Not there. Yeah, man. Well, you should just start paying me or whatever you call it, because I'm starting to doze off. I need something to make sure it's something to keep me awake. I'm gonna fall asleep. Oh.
No, he's in jail in Pennsylvania for violating the order against him. I was going on about Oklahoma earlier because I didn't remember the first place he was arrested. And the cool court clerk who I just had to email her and then she'd give me anything I asked her. I don't know if Pennsylvania is going to be as cool. Hopefully.
Oh no, I can't even keep my eyes open. I can't. Oh, there he is. Thank you for the diamond. But no, straight up, I have to go sleep. You guys help me. I'm begging you to help me get my wife back. I'm begging you to help me. Like, I really don't even care about anything else. I just don't. I've been shown everything, and like it's so cool, and I'm gonna keep doing it. But like every moment without her is totally pointless. I don't think you guys understand. Like you just don't get it. And it's not in fact.
I mean, if the court needs his state of mind from the 12th, if there's any question about where his mind was at, or if he tries to deny, but that was me. I didn't try to do whatever he did, or I don't know, and be like, look, like it's all just Google James Soroka, May 12th, 2023, and there you go.
Situation. Like I'm even sitting here letting it look that way just because fuck everybody. Like I love her. I love her more than I love me. And I finally love me all the way.
I think James, you always loved yourself. All the way though. Okay.
I do. I love me as much as I could. It's a whole lot. And I've got all the way to the point of loving me as much as I could. And it ends up I love her even more than that. How's my Friday night? It's wonderful. How's yours? Is she in California? That's why you're going there? No, I'm going to California because like I have a lot of family out there and a lot of constituents and people to work with, and like my industry is out there. Like my work is out there.
Steve Kelso was out there. There was no one else he knew out in California.
And so I'm going to get out there and, mesh into the machine, enter the ether, build success, and hopefully she'll want me. I miss her. I mean, it's what I was going to do without her anyway, but now I have a reason to do it. She might just be totally done with me and just be creeped out by this right now, but I don't even fucking care anymore. I literally, like straight up, like I remember there's this one chick.
You don't care if she's creeped out by you and all that? That's James. That's a red flag. Like even for yourself, like you should listen to the words you're saying, be a little self-aware, and be like, I don't, Jesus, what was I thinking?
That I was into, before I found my soulmate, and I was just like, I didn't even realize that I was so creepy. I didn't even realize I was being creepy, but she was like leading me on, so like it's kind of her fault too. But with this one,
I would be so mad if drugs got planted on me and I didn't even get to do them. Like I'd be like, look, I would totally tell you if I had drugs on me, but like you can't just plant fucking drugs. At least let me do the drugs if you're gonna plant them on me. Like what the fuck?
It's like I don't even know where she's at with stuff, and I might just be like totally creepy and all that. I'm just sitting here saying, fuck it. I don't even care. Until I really find out. I don't know, just fuck it. I love her. I'm just gonna keep doing it as if we never got separated, because she never broke up with me. She didn't.
James, you have a fucking restraining order on you.
I didn't break up with her. So technically we're not broken up, which makes me really happy. And then like she'll say stuff, but like she don't mean it. You know what I mean? Like she'll say stuff, and then it lasts like 15 minutes. But good, like I'm glad. I don't want her to say, lose my numbers and forget about me, and mean it. I'm glad that she says it and does mean it.
James, lose my numbers and forget about you means lose my fucking numbers and forget about me. Like what? He doesn't know now. I mean, I don't understand how words can come out of a person's mouth and them not realize like how fucking insane it sounds. And he's just sitting there with a smile on his face, like this is the right thing to say. This is how I'm gonna get my life back together. Jesus, fucking jump in.
Good. Say it say it with as little conviction as humanly possible. Please say it over and over again. As you kiss me on the cheek, say it over and over again. Just fuck you, I hate you. Just over and over again. And don't even kiss me on the cheek. Just go sit in the bathroom and hate me. Or I'll go sit in the bathroom and you lay in the bed. I don't even care.
How about we be in a relationship where neither party has to sit in the bathroom because we hate the other one? Like, wouldn't that be a concept?
Just don't shut up. Just don't stop talking to me. You know, I don't care what you say. You can tell me you just talk horribly to me for hours. I don't care. Just don't stop talking to me. You know, I lived to be able to hear her voice one more time.
Here we go. He's doing all of this. Is like his acting portfolio. He can do it all, guys. He's like Michael Barnett. I hate Michael Barnett, by the way. Do you guys know who Michael Barnett is? If you don't, you're lucky. If you do, isn't he a fucking asshole? I hate that guy.
And the very next time I got to hear her voice was, oh. But at least I knew she was alive. And that really was the only reason I needed to know she was okay. Because I didn't know. And I didn't care what it cost me. I wasn't going to rest on my laurels and not have a guarantee. I was going to find out. And make sure she's okay. I don't care what the fucking law is. I need to know she's okay. I saw she's all right. So I was able to sit back and focus for a little bit longer. And now I'm getting to another one of those points again where I got to know she's all right. But now it's to the point where it's like I'm starting to come to and realize, like, wait, this is stupid. Why am I not like there?
No, well, I thought he was maybe having a moment of clarity for a second. I thought he was gonna be like, "This is stupid. I shouldn't be thinking this way." He's like, "No, this is stupid. I should be there right now." No. I don't know, man. I went a little crazy when James was doing all this, like back in the day when he was in his fucking across the USA tour. So I'm glad that I was able to grab like this stuff as well. So if they can use it in court or anything, yeah, no, for sure. Because it was insane. It was a pretty insane time for me, at least.
Not necessarily there with her because, they don't want that or whatever, but, why am I not involved in her life? I'm supposed to be. I should be. And vice versa. She should be involved in mine. And she has every right to be. And we could be helping each other, too. That's the wild thing. And be getting our distance all at the same time. So we'll see what happens. But I am going to keep pushing with this until either something happens to me or she budges on it. I am going to keep going about it until something, because she's worth it for me. She is.
I wish I got to like these clips to put in the little 4-minute edited video. I guess I can put these clips in like the other one. I just like searched the transcripts for woman, and then he said a whole bunch of fucking crazy shit. So I put those in the clips. But obviously I didn't have enough time after work to sit through 5 hours of James content from the 12th. But yeah, oh my God. This is almost worse than the clips that I put in the 4-minute video.
And that's where I stand about it. Why can't I talk to her? I could. I mean, because of my status in society, it's not a crime. But I don't want to be cocky about it. But like, why can't I talk to her? Like I said, anymore it's not that I can't. It's just like I just don't like. I don't really know I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say. Like there's some stuff she did to me that I like. I'm not holding grudges or anything. I'm not. But like, I know that she doesn't forgive herself, and that makes it really hard to talk to her because she gets so irate so easily. She gets so angry.
James, I think you're the angry one. Your head is supposed to explode. Yeah, I know, me too. Has he ever been to the mental hospital? Yes, he's been to a mental hospital before. What the fuck did it call? Like, it was called like the Green Springs or the Meadows or something. He talked about it one time. He's like, they took me to the Meadows. I think it was the Meadows.
She took advantage. I'm gonna say it to you. She took advantage of me. All right. Tried to play it off like she was, Miss Innocent. When I was the church going innocent kid. I'm not even kidding you. I really was. She was playing the role, but she wanted it, and you know what I'm talking about. And she took it. She took it. She got it. And that changed me, at least for a time. Where I thought it changed me, and now I'm back to normal.
See, it's Michael Barnett. It's just because I just watched that shit last night. But always like, oh, it's all her fault. It's not my fault. I'm not the evil one. It's her. Like, no, it's all you, James. It's like 1,000. In this instance, it's 1,000% you, James.
Normal, and she's trying to like fit back in that box and make it look like she was never that way, and it's fine like that. But that's the difference. It's like I accept her, and she's not accepting herself. Like she's wild. She's wild, and people don't know it, and she tries to hide it. But it's so hot. She's so awesome. When she's being herself, she's so awesome, and it doesn't mean she can't. Like I'm happy she's living the life she's living, but like there's nothing wrong with loosening up a little bit and just being who she is. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's a big thing of it is she's so afraid of taking blame or accountability for anything because she's afraid of what'll happen to the kid. She's afraid of what'll happen to her.
It used to be that crazy people like this just sat at home and thought these thoughts in their head. Maybe they had a confidant or a friend they'd call on the phone and they'd have to listen to all this shit. It's crazy to me with the advent of social media that we just have James Soroka saying all this fucking shit to an audience of bots. Like just his like fucking thought. It's insane. It's weird.
But like I already went through all this, and like even the people that were threatening the kid, I took care of it. Like it's done.
Who was threatening the kid other than you, James? No one was threatening a kid.
There is literally nothing else to worry about. As far as the whole situation, there's 3 types of people left in the entirety of the freaking, like I just fucking nuked, right? I wiped out the whole shit. One of 3 things. 1, the people that were fucking with the kid don't have jobs anymore. 2, the people that were fucking the kid changed their mind because they got money in their pockets. 3, they ain't fucking with the kid no more because they got wiser. Either up in heaven or on earth. The kid's safe. The woman's safe. I'm safe. Now it's time for us to have our family.
No.
Beginning of story.
Yeah, James threatening their safety. James trying to get fucking CPS called to them. The fact that James was hitting his pregnant girlfriend puts the fucking baby in harm. That's how I convinced Yeti James was bad. I don't know why Yeti thought James had any potential at one point in time. But he was like, no, Steve, you're right. And I was like, yeah, James is evil.
And yeah, you want a piece of the pie, hit me up. I ain't gonna cut you out. But don't come with the threats. Check the trap.
He is extremely hard to follow if you don't know like what he's talking about. Because he just speaks in generalities. Like he, she, this, that, they, them. Like Heather.
Record. But if you want in and you're trying to help out, hit me up. Ask Domino's. I'm good for business. Sonny, I'm gonna tell you something. I like having you around for some reason, but if you crack wise like that one more time, you're out. I've been trying to chill with you because for me, you've been pretty cool actually. But don't be cracking like that anymore.
He said she's successful and happy now. I think she's moved on. And he's like, he got pissed about that.
I need to be more respectful of her. She's upset with you. I know. I'd like her to take it out on me, honestly. It's better than this. I know she's not talking to me because she don't want to take it out on me. You know, like I get that, or like she's afraid what she's gonna say. Like I'm not. She's safe. She say you say whatever you want to me. I just wish you would say it to me. That's all I want. That really is what I want.
No.
Really is what I want.
Remember what James said to that one lady he thought was Kate? I played on Twitter Spaces. I don't know if you guys remember that. I don't know if any people from YouTube know of that. But he, when he was talking to someone he thought was his ex, it was not fucking. I was surprised. I was genuinely taken aback. He's basically making demands, and I'm trying to think of like specific things he was saying, but it was pretty fucking out there. I'll see if I can find some of them.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it was not. The situation was not an incarceration. But I did have to. I had to cut off contact because I was starting to get put around some really, really dangerous individuals. Like there were people who were literally never going to see the light of day again, and were like, freaking, they were bad people. Like you have no idea. Ironically, though, I befriended some of them, and they got me connected with some people on the outside. Some really, really, really fucking powerful people. But yeah, they're friggin', to this day, I feel so bad for them. There's like 3/4 of the people I met in there that are never, ever, ever again going to see the light of day. And I notice what I said. I didn't say they're never going to get out of being incarcerated or get out of the, like, because where they go, like, okay, so there's 3 different facets to it. There's where I was, then there's frickin' the holding facility, which is like, you know, like a regular jail, and then there's prison. And then the other piece of it has to do with an alternate organization. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of the Foreign Trade Commission. And I'm sure you've heard of the United Nations. Everybody heard of the United Nations.
Yeah. So everyone's heard of the United Nations. I'll read a little snippet of what he was saying to someone he thought was his ex. Whoever this is probably best this way. You may want to seek clinical assistance. I hope that when you're of sober mind and clear of anger, you read back on these messages. They said, fuck you. And then he said, if at that point you continue to believe you're in the right, I recommend inpatient care. And then he said, sure, this is to the fuck you. Sure, when and where, as long as this is my person, which I'm pretty sure it is. The only person that I've had any the only person I've had any sentimental interest in for almost 5 years. If it isn't you, then definitely lose this number. If it is you, fuck the law, enjoy your leverage, and talk to me because I'm sick of pretending that I have interest in any other woman. By the way, if it is you, I'm being sarcastic with the comments. Connecting with you one more time is worth years in prison to me. So this is like the kind of shit he was saying to her. It ends with him like accusing her of rape and a bunch of other crazy shit. So that was Jane. I'm sure, like, yeah, just talk to me. Just talk to me. I just want you to tell me off. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you don't want to try to psycho manipulate her again. Gotcha, James.
But the point is, it's just there's just this alternate experimental program. But just because of my scenario situation and my lineage. But the point is that some of them guys, they're just so rebellious and so freaking criminal that they ain't never getting out. They're gonna be tested on the rest of their freaking lives. It's their own fault. But like I said, I got to meet some. They helped me get out there and meet some people. Travis says, hi, love. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for the 100 roses. Chief Priest, what's up? Emily, thanks for the letters. Why didn't things work out? I think things are working out. It's just like a little bit of time. It's been a lot. Like we've been through a lot together. Like Scorpio, what's up? Like so close with one another to the point where you know what one another is thinking without trying. Literally, it's one thing when you put a little little process in there, but
Little Zuzu, isn't that like slang for weed nowadays?
literally, she knows what I'm thinking. I know what she's thinking. To this day, miles and thousands of miles away, and you still know what one another's thinking all the time, for the most part. Jojo, what's up? Seven. You something? No. Oh no, absolutely not. No, I didn't. No, absolutely not. You're and actually, I'm gonna thank you for saying that because there were a lot of people that insinuated that, and never once did anyone confront me about it or ask the question or anything. No, of course I didn't pimp her out. Of course not. That's my queen. Absolutely not.
I remember that people thought at one point that he was doing that, which was very concerning because there was a few comments made like when they were trying to get places on the road together that were a little sus. So, I mean, James says he didn't, but James is very not a reliable source.
Did someone take advantage of you? Yeah. Oh yeah. Let me make a list. I'm good now. Like I said, I learned how to stand my ground. But I might have to give in to this guy because my feet are killing me. They're super cracked, and I don't think I'm gonna make this journey. I might have to give in to him. I don't know that I have a choice. This sounds kind of stalkerish. Well, fuck it. It's a good name though.
It is stalkerish, James. Very stalkerish. It would not. You wouldn't be winning any hearts that I know. Wouldn't be winning my heart with this shit.
When was the last time we spoke? Tomorrow. Irish, thanks for the donut. No, it wasn't like that. Like I'm not trying to expose her or nothing. I am keeping the story straight because I don't. Until her and I are talking, I don't like this whole just letting it be askew for her, for the sake of her car. Like that's not fair. I'm not picking a fight. I'm not. But like I'm also like it's not fair for me to be sitting here, just taking shit on, and then she's also not gonna be with me. Like, come on. You know,
I have to go to jail and she won't be with me. What the fuck kind of world is this? That's the world, James.
saying
That's what happens when you hit pregnant women in public on the side of the road. I mean, not that you should do it ever, but the fact that you did it in front of a bunch of people is even more crazy to me. He must have really felt like he was invincible or untouchable at that point.
I'm here for her, but I'm gonna be a little honest. While I wait for her to freaking just talk to me, even if she's just gonna yell at me, that's fine. But anything at this point. No, she didn't just grab me in the pants. No, she didn't do that. That's California. That's Los Angeles style.
Okay, that's Los Angeles style. This is from May 12th, 2023. This was from the day that he violated the order, which is the whole reason that he is arrested. Or I guess he was arrested technically 2 days ago, but on March 10th he was arrested.
No, she that's the city. That's Angel style. She freaking
What?
No, she just reeled me in. No, she reeled me in knowing what I wanted and knowing, that she could get it easier. I don't regret any of it. I really don't. But I really do wish we had waited until we were married. I mean, we didn't do it much sooner than being married, but I wish we had waited.
They were never married. They never got married. I don't know what he's talking about.
She's worth it. I can't say that I wish. I don't have any regrets with her. I just don't. I'm totally lying to your face just because I'm like trying to be the right guy or something. I'm really, really glad we did. Even if it wasn't totally my choice, I still wouldn't take it back if I could. Unless she decides to actually like leave me behind, then that's fine.
She's trying to leave you behind. You won't let her.
You know, then I would like to forget. But if not, then it's fine. No, it's called a crime. It's not a restraining order. It's called a crime.
Yeah, but no, James, it's called a restraining order. That's he thinks the restraining order is a crime against him.
And we're not gonna talk about that because I'm not, like I said, I created such nostalgia with those people. I can't oust them like this right yet. I really can't oust them at all. I can't do it. I won't do it. I refuse. There's definitely other ways that we can go about this.
I remember James started a race war because of the black bus driver. What did he say it was? He was like, there was some kind of like chicken Tuesday thing happening on the bus. Like it was, I can't remember what it was. There was something to do with food in the bus that he was like, and everyone there was black. So they kicked me off the bus and wouldn't let me on. It was the only bus going to Jacksonville or out of Jacksonville. One of them. It was something.
If only she were successful and happy. I hope she's not trying to portray that because overselling it's for sure not going to be good if things fall apart. So you got to keep working on keeping them together.
Yeah, it's on the Steve Soroka channel. That one gave me a community guideline strike because James is so extra spicy, and I had to go back in and put like dolphin noises and cat sounds, meows and stuff over him saying the N-word because YouTube was like, no, can't play this.
That's just roller. Welcome on. All right, Tony. Good night, brother. Or is it? Yeah. Allison Brown, what's up? Are you talking about when she was healthier than afterwards? Yes, I remember. I remember how healthy she was. Yes, I absolutely remember that. I remember her being healthier out there than she was prior. I remember. Like you said, there's certain facets that are going to be evolved, certain that won't. But also, guys, like here's the thing: all this manipulating that you're doing, like I sense where she's at.
James, what manipulating is he talking about? No one said anything since he kicked out the evil ones, the ones that were like, James, you're not a good guy. But that we're manipulating him, guys. That's what's happening.
Maturity wise, and I recognize like her maturity level for a couple of years from now, like what that's going to look like, simulate it because of how close we've gotten. And I'm telling you, she's going to figure out what the fuck all you motherfuckers did. And she's going to be out for blood. Like, you guys don't understand this woman. She's not like me. Like, I have that compassion. She doesn't. She has bloodlust. And I don't blame her. Everybody has that shit, all right? It doesn't make her dangerous. But it makes her dangerous to you if you don't fucking run away. When she finds out what the fuck you motherfuckers did. When I tell you every single one of you fuckers is probably dead, she's probably going to make sure of it. And she might even use me to do it. And I won't turn her down. So all motherfuckers better run. If you lied to her, if you skeezed her, if you've been trying to fucking trap it up and do this shit, like you know exactly what I'm talking about right now. Fuck.
James, he's just making up scenarios in his head. It's weird. I don't know where he's even coming from with this. How much more of this? How much more do you have for us, James? I didn't even take a smoke break tonight, guys. Are you proud of me? Are you proud? We got 5 minutes left. Okay, we can get through this. We can do it.
Fucking run while you have a chance to run. Because she will not have mercy on you. I guarantee you that. I'll try to get her to. And it might work. Now, if I dick her down enough, it might work. But otherwise, I can't save you.
Really, James? Maybe if I dick her down enough? James, I don't think that's the solution to this problem.
Thanks, Brian.
You guys are proud? Oh, I forgot what I said to you. That I didn't take a smoke break. Thank you. I was like, why are they saying they're proud of me? This makes no sense.
What's up, Cat? Say to no one's going anywhere. I'll be okay with time. Sunny days, that's the thing though. You know, life is short. I don't know how much time you have, so I know you take care of it.
Yeah, it's fucking organic lamb that he bought with Josh's money. James, what happened to your audio? What is going on here? It's bad too because he'll kick all the humans out because the humans are the ones that'll talk shit to him. So you got 357 bots with no interaction. No, okay. Sunny Days, hand on mic. Thank you, Sunny Days. You said a couple hours ago that it wasn't your kid. She wrote on TikTok that she didn't want to be associated with her ex abuser anymore. James is talking to God, I guess, because we can't hear him. No one can get high. I didn't even think of that. I feel like I wasted a lot of time smoking. I gotta cut back just a little bit so I can make some more money. So I can, move on with my life, move on to bigger, better things in life, So we won't just be sitting here listening to James with his hand over the in the future, we'd have like a really sophisticated AI to cut up all the good parts of the videos for us, take out all the silence and chewing.
I'm gonna tell you whether or not I'm gonna make it my kid, because even if it ain't my kid, but whoever the heck's kid it is ain't there, so it's gonna be my kid. It's gonna be our kid.
So James, if it's not your kid, you don't even care. You're just gonna kidnap someone else's kid. Okay, that's not a good thing to say either. Not a good idea. Not a good thing.
Well, when y'all keep slamming in those negative memories, that's a great way to make sure she ends up just like every other miserable woman in that town. She's going to have a wonderful middle ages. She's going to have a wonderful, her 30s and 40s are going to be absolutely awesome and dry and all that good stuff. You guys keep fucking slamming this shit in her head. I'll do my best, but there's only so much I can do.
Yeah, we should all be like following James's footsteps. He's got his life figured out so much better.
But I hope to God she just freaking comes around and realizes how much she got fucked with. Steve, what's up? Alexa and Gob. All right. Well, I'm not Captain Save-A-Ho. So to 99% of ladies out there, I wish you luck. I am gonna try to.
I like how he just takes anyone criticizing him as they must be so horny that they're expressing their lust in the form of criticism. That doesn't make any fucking sense, but okay, James.
Stick with this one a little bit longer. I have like retracted defenses. I've drawn everything back, and she's gonna have to be on her own path now. I said there's the option of reaching out to me that I could like reinstate all that. But wouldn't like, do you blame me for leveraging that? Wouldn't you? Like if they're using everything that's yours and just freaking, you know, not involving you and then saying it's theirs. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm not that prideful of a guy. You're not going to get me to just pay all your bills for fun.
James doesn't pay child support. He gave up rights to the kid in court. Yeah, I don't even know. You're getting mad about shit that doesn't exist now. I don't even know what the fuck the point of this rant is.
Because it makes me feel good and gets my dick hard. No, it actually doesn't, because I'm not that proud. So hit me up. And then just freaking hit me up. I'm here. Finley, what's up? I'm going to bed. I love you all. Stay out of trouble.
James used to live in a car. Now James lives on the mean streets of God knows where. I don't fucking know. He's in jail, but he's too much of a sovereign citizen to have a driver's license anymore. So, I mean, the cars were the good old days. I think we're at the end here. What are we at? 54? Here we go. 1 minute. What is he had to say?
Please. And help me get my wife back. Thank you. Love you. Bye. Don't forget to follow. We're going to have credits. Okay. Say thanks to the top 30 gifters. People gave you gifts. Daddy Edward gave me a bean. I got 1 bean tonight. Thank you. Interactive audience. We got Jackie, Tony.
I think in James's case, that's what they did. Like, I don't think they just don't want him around at all. Like, they're just like, we don't want child support from him. We don't want shit. He has no rights over the kid. What is it called? I think probably lives on the Skids Row. Yeah, with Carter. Oh, maybe he got with Carter. Who knows?
Allison, Jamie, Barbie.
All right, he's just gonna say a bunch of names. Just gonna say a bunch of names. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here, guys. We did it. We did a stream today. That I wasn't planning to do. Well, I hope you guys are having a great night. Fucking ew. I know, right? Ew. Steve's back now. I'm joking. It's a Skids Row. I will be. Will I be back tomorrow? Probably. Maybe. What's tomorrow? Tuesday? No. Tuesday. I should. Maybe. I don't know. I won't make any plans set in stone. But I'll see you guys then. We did the thing. Hell yeah, we did. I will see you guys all whenever I see you next. Take care and stay safe. Farewell.